In today's video, we're going to go over the 7 streams of passive income that I've managed to acquire in my life by the age of 29. I just turned 29. And I want to pose a question at the very start of this video because I think this is something that's it's just good to think about, right? Every one of you guys, even myself, everyone here has an item in life they want to buy right now. Whether you want to buy, a prime drink or some treats for your dog, or maybe you need some water, or maybe you even like to drink some beer, right? Like everyone here has an item in life that they want to buy. But what's more exciting than buying time? Like what in the world? And this video is all about buying time. This video is going to tell you how to turn your money into extra time so you could spend time with your family, with your loved ones, with your girlfriend, with your wife, with your mom, whoever it is, right? Everyone. That's what this video is all about, and it's just drop a like, man. Seriously, the most liked video we've had since I've came back to uploading is 20 likes, and I know for a fact that I have more than 20 people who love me. Okay, so if you could just do me a favor and click a like on this video right now, it really would help the channel out. We're currently 600 out of 4,000 hours to monetization. I'm gonna be putting this little image up right here on the screen. I'll be doing that every video until we get monetized. Once I get monetized, we're gonna celebrate it with like a big giveaway or something. So if you guys want to do me a favor, just in general, this is a good video that's going to give you a lot of tips. You guys are going to get an inside look at my life, but also if you just watch the whole video, it's going to help me so much by trying to get back to that monetization. And dude, literally over 70% of my viewers aren't subs. So if you're watching this and you're a supporter of mine for the past, or maybe you just stumble on this video, however, click the sub button, dude. Click the notification bell. We're gonna be dropping bangers like this. I really think this video is gonna be really, really awesome. So with all that being said, go ahead and do them things, and let's jump into today's video. So I want to give a little disclaimer before we get right into this video. I want you guys to think of this video as a conversion of time to money, and I'll be directly going over this here soon with the things that I talk about and how I kind of do that. But I want you guys to think about that, because if you think about that process, and if you look at most people that are very wealthy in the world, it's all about converting their money into buying them more time, because that's how you truly become rich or wealthy, is by being free, right? That's what it means. Now, another thing I want to say, nothing is truly given to you for free. The idea of passive income is kind of like a myth if you think about it. Almost every possible method of passive income comes with some kind of leverage that you have to do, whether it's time or money or effort or learning or something. There's something you have to do before you get to that passive income, as you will kind of see in these examples that I lay out. But don't think this video is just going to give you money for free. Like, you're going to have some money saved up, some time to give, something to get into a passive income, but it's going to pay dividends for probably the rest of your life. Things that are talked about in this video can truly change your life, but you have to be ready to put the work in. Like all of this stuff that I'm talking about in this video that have came to me at the young age that I have acquired these things, it's took immense amount of work, effort, and sacrifice, man. And if you have to be willing to do that in order to build things like this. And I just want you to kind of get in that right frame of mind before we start going over my actual life and kind of what it looks like when it comes to passive income. So the biggest, most important stage toward building wealth is having multiple streams of income, because if one of them fails, then you have another one kick up, and just having a lot of things building towards one positive goal means you're probably going to reach the goal faster, and you're also probably going to have greater success when you get to the goal, right? You know, a lot of people do get really rich from doing one thing. They make music, right? But if you look at the most successful, most rich, rappers or whatever, they also made like Beats by Dre, and now they're way, way, way more rich than the others. You have Kanye building Yeezy. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things like that, and if you look at that and look at the success of these individuals, it kind of becomes apparent that you need to make multiple things work for you, right? Obviously, I'm not Kanye West. I don't have a clothing brand that's going to sell shoes for $800, right? I'm assuming you're not either, but if you are, what's up, Kanye? But, just take these little things, and if you continue to have stack thing upon thing upon thing that's working for you, you're, at the end of the day, going to have great success in life, right? So here are my 7 streams of passive income, netting me probably around $40,000 per month at age 29. Let's get into it. So I want to start with number 1, and this one used to be a lot bigger, but we're going to go with cryptocurrency for number 1. Now, I made a video about this a couple of videos ago, talking about staking cryptocurrency. This is what I consider passive income within crypto. So essentially, when you hold coins, you can stake them on something like BlockFi, or recently Binance started doing on-chain staking. Currently, my portfolio is actually pretty small, and I'm building it up. I'm making about $100 a month. Now, what I was talking to you guys earlier about this time conversion thing, I want you guys to take this into account. So let's just say an average job in America that maybe someone here has is like $20 an hour, right? So, with a quick click of a button, by staking this cryptocurrency that took me like maybe 10 seconds, right? I'm making $100 a month. So let's say that you're making $20 an hour. This is the way I look at it, right? I am making 5 hours worth of work per month by just clicking a button, right? This is something anybody could do, and the size of how much you make is obviously depending on the money you have, like we talked about earlier. But this is just something that's positively working towards me. That I think is important. I do think the crypto market, once it doubles or triples, this might be 200 a month, 300 a month, 800 a month. You never know where the crypto market's going to go. But I do think this is a good starting point to kind of put on your mind, because it's something that absolutely anybody could do. Secondly, we're going to go with YouTube. Now, if you guys don't know, I used to be, and I will be again soon, a really big YouTuber. I have a channel with over 1 million subs. I have multiple channels that were partnered, and I still get YouTube checks to this day, even though I haven't really made videos outside of the ones I've been making on this channel for probably like 2 to 3 years. I'm getting between $300 to $600 a month from YouTube checks. Um, Once again, just something that I leveraged, and these videos that'll probably be getting views forever, bringing me, kind of a consistent kickback. Something that, I mean, I think is important for a lot of people. Mr. Beast recently went on a podcast, and people were like, "But if you're giving out 100% of all your money for every, the budget on each channel every month," they're like, "How are you ever going to make money?" He's like, "Well, the beauty is when I stop uploading, or when I stop making these videos, then I just get to keep all the money, because now I'm no longer making videos, and they'll get views forever." So that's kind of, I'm not Mr. Beast, but $300 to $600 a month, that's still really good. Next, I want to talk about my stock dividends. Now, I'm not really into dividend type stocks. Some people do go into dividend stocks to give you like a 4, 5, 7. I've seen even like a 10% return on dividends. I'm not into that. I mostly play mutual funds, like the S&P, global mutual funds, things of that nature. So the dividend there is not very great. We're up to around a $40,000 stock portfolio that pays me around $60 a month. If you look into what I told you before, look at that as another 3 hours of work saved by doing literally nothing. Right? Like, I leveraged my money to do that. And that's obviously going to continue to build and build as the stocks appreciate, the dividends pay, and all of that. That'll go up, and that'll be working in my favor for the next 30 years, or however long I continue to build that portfolio. Up next, we want to talk about one that is very. I think the next two are very controversial, as like some people may not necessarily agree that this is a passive income, but I really, really do agree that it is. Number four, we're going to talk about real estate, right? I currently own 5 properties. And each month I pay down the mortgage, right? So I have people that are paying for the actual mortgage. That money is coming, which is another step that we're going to talk about later. But the mortgage is paid down every single month. Now, around $200 per month per house, which comes out to $1,000 a month. Now, obviously, that money isn't coming into my bank account, but that money is adding into my net worth when I eventually sell the properties, refinance the properties, etc. That is going on debt paid on, which I would like to consider, around $1,000 a month of passive income, because no matter what, I have to pay that, but someone else is paying for it, and technically it's paying me, so it's a win, right? On top of that, with the real estate, you have a 4% appreciation. I'm the main reason why I own the real estate is not necessarily because it's going to appreciate and because of this debt pay down. This is just like an added bonus to me. So the average appreciation of 4%, which we won't go into what the number of that is. I think I want to do a full portfolio on the real estate that I own and that I manage and stuff. If you guys want a video like that, let me know in the comments. Drop a like on it, and we'll kind of dig deeper into what the real estate one looks like. But I do consider that a form of passive income. Up next, and this one I think is very controversial, but I really think it's a thing. So I don't know how many of you guys have like a credit card. I would show you it, but I don't have it on hand. I have multiple credit cards. I have a BlockFi credit card that gives back Bitcoin. I have my newest card is a Fidelity card that gives me back, shares of stocks that I own. And we're looking at like a 2% return here, roughly. Now, seeing that I own the businesses that I own and I spend a lot of money, the amount of money I get back on them cards is between $200 and $300 every month. Now, if you look at that in an annual term, we're looking at, let's say, $2,500 a year, which is like some people's average, monthly salary. So I look at that as literally just spending the money on that card, as basically earning someone's average everyday salary, right? For a month, which is really cool. Now, something to think about with these credit cards, and I've made videos talking about the credit cards, you have to be responsible. And the whole time I've had credit cards since 21 years old, I've built up tons of points, and it's benefited my life a ton. Even to this day, like I started out with the Marriott card, I've been staying in Marriotts for free ever since I was 21 years old, right? Because of all the money I've spent on this card, right? But you have to be very, very responsible. I've only paid interest on a card one time, and it was literally like $4 in interest because one month I was just simply short on money, running all the business and stuff. Unexpected charges come up. But if you're someone that's not responsible, that's going to spend the money that you don't have, this is something you would never want to do. This is something you would never, ever, ever want to do. But this is something that I expect to double, to triple. I could see myself getting, eventually, with the business growth, to spending 100,000 a month, which would then convert to like $2,000, $3,000 per month back on these cards, which could seriously turn out to be someone's yearly salary just in card returns, which I'll take all day, every day. Up next, we're going to talk about my short-term rentals. Now, if you guys don't know what short-term rentals are, it's like you can book, a house instead of a hotel when your family or your friends go on vacation. I currently run five of those, and it's netting me roughly $30,000 a month. In the summertime, it's a lot hotter. Then you get into slow season. Like right now, it's kind of slow season. The holidays pick up a little bit, and then like January, February is down a little bit. But it's netting me around $30,000 a month, or it's grossing me around $30,000 a month, I guess you should say. Um, I think when I go into the real estate video, we'll kind of dig deeper into these numbers, eventually in a video, but I don't want to set here. This video is more about me showing you guys, my passive streams of income, not actually breaking them down and going into each one, because if I did that, this video would be forever long. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at with five short-term rentals. Up next at number seven, kind of plays into some of the other ones we've talked about, but we have sponsorships. I think I'm still pulling in around $100 per month with sponsorships. As you guys know, back when I used to be a YouTuber, we did stuff like Scuff Gaming, we did G Fuel, we did Control Freak, all of these companies that I was sponsored with, and I had little promo codes. Nowadays, we have different ones. We have like the link to Binance to join down below. Just little things that I get a little affiliate commission from. That's earning me about $100 a month. It's not things that I still advertise, but it is passive because I'm still getting paid, from Scuff Gaming, and I haven't even talked about it besides in this video forever. So if you guys want to use code BigFoltz, then do it. But still, a little passive income goes a long ways. As you can see, all these, like, none of them are insanely big besides maybe the short-term rental thing, but they add up. Like, a lot of these really, really do add up. We have one more, a bonus one, because I wasn't exactly sure how to claim this, but I want to say Twitch. So if you guys don't know, I was one of the top 50 follower streamers on Twitch. I haven't streamed there very much, but when I do stream, I still make hundreds of dollars per stream because of the audience that I built in the past. So it's not technically passive, but it's like a passive benefit that I've built up. Like I still have that fan base that I can come talk to, and I still make money. I would estimate between $3,000 to $1,000 a month, depending on, or 300 to 1,000, depending on how much I stream. If I do one stream in a month, I might make $200, $300. If I do like five streams, I might make like 1,000. But that's kind of passive, kind of not. But like I said, these are just the ones that I've built. This is kind of a view of my portfolio. If you guys want me to go through and make a video of things that I think you guys could do to get your passive income, like, make 7 different streams of income, then let me know if that's something you guys would want. I think I could go over things that are very easy to start and very easy to get into, that could make you a long-term difference. Obviously, a lot of the things that I talked about in this video for my personal thing took me years and years and years to build. So I hope that you guys look at this kind of as inspiration versus like jealousy or anything like that. That's what these videos are meant to be. You can't look at stuff like this and get jealous. You look at it as motivation. I watch a Grant Cardone video. He's got billions in real estate. I'm not jealous of him. I'm like, that's awesome. That's inspiration. Like, I want to be there. Um, So yeah, these are the 7 forms of passive income for me. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Like I said, if you guys did not yet, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe with noties on, and if you still watch at this point, I want you to comment GOAT on the video because LeBron James is the GOAT. Thank you all so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.